Are you confused about whether to choose a career in R2R or P2P? Do you want to know which process suits your skills and goals? In this video, I will explain everything you need to know. We'll talk about what R2R and P2P are, career paths, skills required, top companies hiring for these roles, and how to make the right decision. Stay with me till the end and you'll have a clear answer. R2R stands for Record to Report. It's a process that helps a company understand and report its financial performance. Tasks in R2R include preparing journal entries, performing reconciliations, creating financial statements, and ensuring compliance. R2R focuses on financial reporting and analysis, helping companies make strategic decisions. For example, if you are preparing balance sheets or financial reports for your company's leadership, you are working in R2R. What is P2P? P2P stands for Procure to Pay. It's all about managing the process of purchasing and paying for goods and services. It starts when a company raises a purchase order and ends when the vendor is paid. Tasks include creating purchase orders, processing invoices, and ensuring timely payments to vendors. For example, if you are helping a company pay its suppliers on time or managing vendor invoices, you are working in P2P. Now let's talk about various teams we may find in R2R and P2P process. In Record to Report, the teams or sub-teams are divided based on specific financial functions. These include the General Ledger team, which handles journal entries, ledger maintenance, and preparing the trial balance. The Reconciliation team, responsible for bank reconciliations, intercompany reconciliations, and subledger to general ledger reconciliations. The Fixed Assets team, which manages tasks like asset capitalization, depreciation, and asset retirement. The Financial Reporting team, which prepares financial statements such as the profit and loss statement, balance sheet, and cash flow reports. The Variance Analysis team, which analyzes differences between budgets and actuals. The Intercompany Accounting team, managing transactions between different entities within the organization. The Compliance and Regulatory Reporting team, ensuring statutory reporting requirements are met. And the Audit Support team, which assists in preparing documentation and supporting internal and external auditors. In Procure to Pay, P2P, the teams or sub-teams focus on managing the procurement and payment processes. These include the Vendor Management team, which maintains vendor data and resolves queries. The Procurement team, handling purchase requisitions and purchase orders. Invoice Processing team, responsible for processing invoices and performing three-way matching between the purchase order, goods receipt, and invoice. Accounts Payable or Payment Processing team, which manages payment runs, electronic fund transfers, and checks. Expense Management team, which handles employee claims and expense reimbursements. These teams work together to ensure the efficiency and accuracy of R2R and P2P processes. Now let's talk about the key differences. R2R focuses on financial closing and reporting, while P2P focuses on transaction management. R2R deals more with internal teams like finance and leadership. P2P involves external vendors and suppliers. R2R uses tools like SAP, FICO, Oracle, while P2P uses tools like Ariba and Coupa. Why are these processes important? Both processes are critical. R2R ensures accurate financial reporting, which helps companies make decisions. P2P ensures smooth vendor payments and good relationships with suppliers, which helps manage cash flow. Moving ahead, now let's talk about the common career paths we have in both the profiles. Let's talk about R2R career options. If you are just starting in 2 to 4 years, you could work as an accounts executive, general ledger accountant, or financial analyst. Your responsibilities will include bookkeeping, preparing journal entries, and performing reconciliations. In this stage, you could grow into roles like senior financial analyst or team lead. In the long term, you could aim for roles like finance manager, controller, or director of finance. These roles involve managing financial reporting, ensuring compliance, and supporting strategic decisions. With enough experience, you can even become a chief financial officer or CFO. If you enjoy analyzing data and creating financial reports, R2R is a better fit. Moving ahead, now let's discuss P2P career options. If you are just starting or have 2 to 4 years of experience, common roles include accounts payable executive, vendor management specialist, or P2P analyst. Your responsibilities will involve processing invoices, ensuring vendor payments, and resolving disputes. In this stage, you can grow into roles like process specialist or P2P team lead. In the long term, you can work as a procurement manager, global process owner, or head of P2P. These roles focus on optimizing procurement strategies and managing vendor relationships. You can also move into broader finance or supply chain roles. If you like managing vendor relationships and resolving payment issues, P2P is more suitable. Moving ahead, now let's talk about top companies hiring for R2R and P2P in India. These companies offer excellent career opportunities in finance and accounting. First one on our list is Tata Consultancy Services. TCS is one of the largest employers in India for finance professionals. They have roles in both R2R and P2P processes across multiple locations. Genpact is known for its finance and accounting outsourcing. They hire extensively for R2R and P2P profiles, especially in cities like Gurgaon and Hyderabad. Accenture offers roles in financial operations and shared services. Both R2R and P2P processes are a big part of their operations. Cognizant has a strong presence in finance operations and hires for both R2R and P2P positions in their shared services teams. Infosys BPM, the business process management arm of Infosys, has plenty of opportunities for finance professionals in R2R and P2P. Capgemini is another global leader that hires for R2R and P2P roles in cities like Bangalore and Pune. Wipro offers opportunities in financial shared services and they frequently hire for P2P and R2R roles. IBM's Global Process Services focuses on R2R and P2P processes. Why choose these companies? These companies provide excellent growth opportunities, exposure to global processes, and access to advanced tools and technologies. Whether you are a fresher or an experienced professional, they can help shape your career. Moving ahead, let's see what are some of the most in demand skills needed for R2R and P2P. You need strong knowledge of accounting principles like IFRS. Analytical skills are important for interpreting financial data. You should be proficient in tools like SAP, Oracle, Excel. Attention to detail is critical for preparing accurate reports and reconciliations. For P2P professionals, you need to understand procurement and payment processes. Problem solving skills are essential for resolving vendor disputes. You should be familiar with tools like SAP, Ariba, and Coupa. Strong communication skills will help you manage vendor relationships. There are some common skills which is required for both the process. To name a few, we need collaboration and teamwork are essential. You need time management skills to meet deadlines. A continuous improvement mindset will help you optimize processes. Okay, great. I hope by now you understand everything about R2R and P2P. What are the different teams we have in these processes? Companies that hires and career growth opportunity. Now let's talk about which process is right for you. How do you decide between R2R and P2P? Here are some points to think about. Personal interests and strengths. Do you enjoy analyzing numbers and creating financial reports? Then R2R might be the right choice. If you prefer managing transactions and working with vendors, P2P could be better. Career goals and aspirations. If your long-term goal is to work in financial reporting or leadership roles like CFO, R2R is a good fit. If you want to specialize in procurement or vendor management, P2P is ideal. Work environment. R2R involves month-end closings and tight deadlines. P2P focuses on daily transactions and working with vendors. Here are some practical tips to help you decide. Research companies. Learn how they manage their R2R and P2P processes. Network with professionals in these fields. LinkedIn is a great platform for this. Find mentors who can guide you and share their experiences. Try internships or online courses to experience both processes. If this video helped you, please share it with a friend who might also be confused about R2R and P2P. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Creating videos like this takes a lot of effort and your support means everything. Also, check out the playlist section for interview preparation resources. You can visit my website corporatewala.in for ebooks and study notes. Your dream job is just a step away. Comment which profile you are choosing Is it R2R or is it P2P, or you are still confused? Thank you for watching. Drop your questions in the comments and I'll be happy to help.